Hello everybody, welcome back. It's that bearded gamer. It's that time again. Sorry I've not posted a video in a little while. I've just been away for a few days. So, as you can see, I continued on from the last time from the cup game. We've done okay, it's been a bit sporadic form. We seem to be one of the worst teams in the league. As you can see, there's 2 games left of the season. I'll just show you the last 2 games. We avoided relegation, like we were supposed to, from there, but as you can see, there's a massive divide. So there's 2 worst teams there. Met as our fierce rivals, they're well above ourselves from there. I'll show you the schedule from when we left off last time. So, as you can see, usually we've been doing okay, so it's a bit sporadic form, as you can see there. So, we won the cup there, got beat by Riga and RFC, drawn there. Got battered by Order, got lost in the quarterfinal of the cup, that's why I didn't come back. Drawn against Jelgava, beat BFC there 6-0, that seems to be our best result. Beat Supernova and Meta, they were both good results there. Drew against Valmera. Riga we got beat 5-3, got beat against RFC, RFS and La Chapelle. But if you notice in there, a majority of the results, like against La Chapelle, Alder and RFS, they are the teams in the top 4 who are losing against majority of the time, so probably the 4 best teams in the league. Now this guy's come back from injury, he's been great, been fantastic. 13 goals and 26 starts, but he has been scoring for fun in majority of the games. We have signed a few players, so there's a few players coming in. I've signed this youngster centre midfielder on a free, on a £5 contract. He looks like he's going to develop into a decent player, 3.5-star potential in the future. I have signed this guy, who, when I was scouting him, was a 3.5-star player. Now he's only a 2-star player, and he is 38, so he's probably not going to get better, but he'd be okay as a backup player in left midfield on that side. And then I've signed a few more different players. Bear with me a second. Don't know where I left you off on last time. So we signed Dorea. I'm not sure if we signed this guy. Yes, we signed that guy. He was a youngster. Yes, so we signed one more player in Vadimis Zulevs, who is a right back, 35, but he then became the best right back at the squad. From there, so we just kind of improved the right back position. So what I'm going to do next is I'm just going to get into the game, run through the team selection, who's been played. It looks like we're playing a load of youth because there's nothing to lose. The highest we can finish on, if we win both games, we won't even get into 7th anyway. So we have avoided relegation. The club vision was to avoid the relegation. I think next season's just to continue finishing mid-table. Well, I think that's changed. But mid-table would be around about 5th. Which we're a mile away from that, I think. With the team that we got now on the mainly youth, depends on what we're going to get finances-wise, because the team midfield's great. Right midfield's great, but he's on loan, and we have got a lot of good youngsters coming through. Striker-wise isn't too great. Left mid isn't great. Left back, we need to shore up that position. But he is a good youngster and he's got good potential. And there is some good youngsters back there, but we definitely need left backs and right backs and centre backs. From there, did try and tie a few people down, which is then probably taking our wage up, and that guy's leaving as well. But we'll see what happens. Maybe get a new goalkeeper, but we'll come to that in the transfer special. That being the next episode. So I'm just going to continue to the next game, go through the team, play the first game, play the second game, and then that'll be the end of the episode. So I'll see you guys in a moment. So this looks like the team for this game. So we have Kamez in net, Jansen's at left back. De Gerins and Rogoff's at centre back. Jacobson's at right back. Base of the midfield is Collisions. And then we've got Krammanis and Kriya Vienna. On the wings, Levi and Ralkovic. And then up front, Yambe. And then we have got an injured player on the bench. What I might do is instead I might just put the right back on the bench so we've got full kind of play there, but we haven't got a winger on the bench. So that might become a problem, but we'll figure that out when it comes to it in the game. So we're going to play the game now and get into it. We'll see you guys in a moment. Alright, here we go. Order are second in the league, so more than likely we might lose this game. Possibly a draw, but we are playing a weakened team. So it may not have been the best game to show, but see what happens. They're on attack. Poegan. Okay. Yeah. Good defending, Jacobson. No, it wasn't. He just booted it straight into the player. Fantastic. Marvin Gaye on that one. We're just giving away a penalty. Fantastic. Marvin Gaye went down. Mane? That's not the Mane, is it? I doubt it is. No, it's Bakary Mane, not Sadio Mane. I was going to say. Oh well. This is the team that battered us 5-1 last time. But I feel that we've improved the team a little bit and got better since we've played them last time. But I don't think we're going to do anything in this game. So I think it's going to be a solid 8th finish. But the goal was to avoid relegation anyway. So we've done that. Come in, done a goal, avoid relegation. And then it's probably going to be a mass rebuild in the summer. Possibly going to get rid of some players who are ancient or who aren't good enough. We have got a lot of youth. Who may develop, and then I'll go from there, I think. Nothing seems to be happening. Fantastic. And my right midfielder's just got injured. We'll take him off at half time. Excuse me, sorry. And that's 2 now. I ignore that for now. Can last till half time. He's one of my youngster right midfielders, but I don't think I've got a right midfielder on the bench. Gonna score a third, aren't they? Before half time. Yeah, these seem to be our bogey team. These seem to battle us every time we play us. Right, I'm just gonna make that quick sub for the right midfielder and do the team talk. Yeah, do that. Take the right midfielder off. Oh, he can play there. Okay, my right back's playing right wing. Why not? What's the worst that can happen? Just Ramos. This is a very bad kick clash. Don't know why this has been allowed. Both playing in green. Or a greeny colour. Says there's, is it like a dark green or a black? I don't know. They've just scored again. Oh well, skip that one. I don't think we're doing anything in this game. Let's go attacking. Let's encourage. Now Levi's just picked up a knock. Leave him on for the time being. Striker's not playing well. Left back's tired. And probably make some subs in a moment. Yeah. So left back's tired. Let's put. I literally have no depth in this team whatsoever. Mubi's going to go left back. Yambe's going to come off and Gallas can go on. He's not playing great. Let's put Cooks on. He's not playing great. Let's put Kosh on. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's all 5 subs done anyway. There we go. Levi can stay on. He's a good youngster. He's going to develop eventually. Gonna do anything in this game or not? Encourage. They are second in the league, and they do seem like the two top teams are walking away with it in Alda and RFS. So it seems like there's a divide. It seems like there's the two top teams in the Latvia, then there's another 3 or 4 teams below them. I've just given away another penalty. There's another 3 or 4 teams below them. Then there's the bottom echelons of the table. Seems like the 2 teams who are coming up aren't usually doing great. But then when I took over the team, they were in a relegation battle, and I've massively turned it round. I do like this formation. We have been playing well with this formation as well. It's just think we haven't got the depth for the better players, really. But then I haven't had a lot of money to sign. I think next season I'm going to look into possibly loans if I can, to try and solidify the team and move up and see if we can get some free loans. But as you can see, that's that there. So what I'll do is just continue to the next game. I'll come back to yourselves and then we'll go through the next game. The next game would be against Jelgava. It's 2 hard games at the end of the season, really. Jelgava are below us, so that should be a winnable game. So I'll come back here for you for the last game, and then the next episode will just be season review and a possibly transfer special. But as you can see, there's a divide in the table. So you got the 2 top teams in RFS in order. And it looks like there's kind of these 3 fighting for these 3 places. So Riga, Liapelsia and Valmiera, and then it looks like we're in the bottom echelons of Supernova, Meta and us. And then you got the 2 teams at the bottom there. We'll continue to the next one, and I'll see you in a moment. Thank you very much. Okay, you can see here we have had a really good youth intake by the sounds of things, or looks of things. There's a few 5-star potential players there, which is very good. Very good. That's just a quick one to come back in between, just to show you a few of the youth intake players. Then that's a player who's playing in my first team anyway, to be honest. Yeah, it is. He's playing left wing. It does look like a really good player and one for the future. We're probably going to lose him at some point, but I'm happy with him, and he is one of the players who's in the first team who's a utility player across the back line, which is great. Right, so I'll just continue on. I just thought I'd stop here just to show you a brief youth intake on some of the better players that we are getting youth-wise through the system. Back in a moment for the game. Right, we're back everybody for the match. We will run through the team quickly. Bear with me a moment. Okay, so it's Kames in net, Janssens at left back, Mahubi and Zore at the centre backs, Jacobson at right back, the Germans in defensive midfield, Kurlins and Kravinia in the centre midfield, and Levi, Radkelvics and Yambe up top. I think Galas, no he's not. I'm going to put Galas up top, I think, just because he's banging in goals for fun, sorry. I'll give him a run out. I think he was just injured, but we'll see what happens. Right, continue on, get into the game. Yeah, hopefully should be an okay result, this. Not if they start off with a corner straight away. They've kind of got nothing to lose. I hope we don't lose the... Oh, God. It's just bad end to the season, I think. It's just that's just how the form's been all season. It's just been sporadic. We'll just win a few games, draw a few games, lose a few games. Because there's no depth really in the squad. Just played terrible in the last few matches. But I think we just need to do a massive rebuild and then just figure it out from there. Possibly. Because I don't feel like this squad's good enough to do well again next season. They've done okay this season, but we've lost a few players, we've lost other players, and then the squad's just developed past certain players. Got a good youth setup, so we've got good youngsters coming through, so I could use them as backups. Good goal. But then from there, I think we just need to sign some solidified first team players and then maybe use the youth as backups and then develop them from the bench or in cup games or something like that. It's a good goal, that though, to be fair. Kurlins with a goal. Brought one back at least. Mahubi. Janssens. Curlins, Gravenia, Mahubi, Gravenia. Go on, Gallas, lad. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. I might change him to a pressing forward at half time because that does seem to be his best position. Or should I do it? Let's do it now. Let's do it now. Pressing forward, attack. Let's do it. Let's just do it. Make that change. Oof. Thought I was going to be in there. Come on, lads. Need to be winning this game. It's a must-win game, really. Just encourage them. Especially with them being rock bottom and we're 10 points clear of them. I think we have been very lucky this season. Oh, for God's sake. Oh, well. Just not really doing anything in the game. Sort it out. I'm going to go attack him from straight after half time. Just demand more straight away. Just not doing anything. Shouldn't be losing this game. But it's like I said again, it's just squad depth and not good enough players. Right, both the wingers are knackered. Let's put Nagasawa and Derea on. Let's put Yanbei up front. Centre back's booked. Let's take him off and give Rogoff his last aim before he leaves. And then we'll give it till 18 and we'll go very attacking, which never works, but we'll see what happens because I don't want to be losing this game. If preferable. Yes, Yanbei, lad. Good header by Nagasawa. Gonna miss him this season. He's been very, very good. He's probably been one of our best players, to be fair. It's a good play, that, though, to be fair. Jansen's fired it over to Nagasawa. Nagasawa with a little nod down to Yanbei. Yanbei bangs it in the back of the net. Very good. I think I'm going to make a sub to Jansen's and put on Grohl's at left back. He's leaving as well. But I just got to step back, assess this squad, see who I want to sign on new contracts and who I don't want to sign on new contracts. And then go from there, really. Oh, good save by the keeper. Just keep it as it is, really. Hopefully we score a third, but we just not played well today. Okay, that's a bit of a weird... I think that's a penalty. No. Just a goal kick. Still keeping it on attacking. Nagasawa, see, he's been, oh dear. Just been singing his praises and then he just boots it at the player. Good at it. Collisions, Kravians, Jacobson, Nagasawa, and he's in again. Yamba, what a save by the keeper that was. That was unlucky, that. Jacobson's is there again. Nagasawa, Yanbei, play it. What are you doing, lad? Okay, Derea growls, and he's missed. Fantastic. Well, we seem to have played better in the second half, but we're still not a great result. So, should have won that match. So a loss and a draw to finish the season off. Are we going to get any budgets? What I'll do is I'll see what budgets we get. I'll come back to you when we've got the budgets of the season. And then the next episode should be the transfer special and any players that we have signed or going to work through signing and a squad overview on a season end of season review. Oh, club vision and expectations meeting. Work within budget, we're struggling on that. They want us to finish mid-table. Yeah, that's fine. Finish mid-table. Yeah, I'll try my best to do so. The dressing room atmosphere is very poor. That's fantastic. Let's discuss meeting for next season. Mid-table. Where's mid-table? Hey. There we go. Season team report. That looks like our best team this season, which isn't too bad. We could do with a bit of improving. So that was the end of the season team meeting. Do you want us to finish mid-table? I'm just going to wait for the budgets, hopefully. And then we'll be back in a moment. And when we find out the budgets, then that will be the end of this episode. Okay, end of season reviews now. We'll do this now whilst we're at it. It was going to lead us to the next episode, but we'll do this whilst we're here because I am still waiting for the budgets. But I think that's taking its time because the relegation battle between the lower league and the lower league below ours and the 9th place, I think it is, from there. So new arrivals. Very disappointed in myself. Who was the best player? Best player Nagasawa, and then the goalkeeper Spickens, which I didn't really play him for some reason. And then the best player according to them was Ralph Dezernins, sign of the season, who played 5 games and 6 subs appearances. Okay, so we finished 8th there. That's the team form from where we were at. So it's been very sporadic, as you can see. Biggest win 6-0. Moments to remember 2-1 win against Riga. Goal of the season versus Lega. Got a bit of sponsorship money in the green from there, that's fair enough. Galas was the biggest shirt seller, along with Samalohovs, Mahubi, Yambe and Koshkosh. One name, Koshkosh. Best player Nagasawa. As you can see, the defence was not great and neither was the goalkeeper. Maybe I should have probably gone with that other goalkeeper in goal then. Best player Nagasawa, sign of the season, Dezernins, goal of the season Jakobsen, top goal scorer Galash, most assists Nagasawa. So Nagasawa was one of the better players, and then there's a load of stuff broken there, but I don't know if that's just because it's a new save and that's just all the all of it done there for themselves. And then the fantastic manager timeline. And then that's it for the season review, brief overview. Collected bonuses paid out. Are we going to get our budgets yet? That's what I'm waiting for. I will be with you when we do receive our budgets. Sorry for the time that it's taken. I've not got any budgets. I've been leaving you guys waiting for a while. I'm just going to sort out the contracts, continue with the save, and then I'll come back to yourselves when I do receive a budget and any transfers that I have done recently. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Thank you guys. Bye.